Welcome to another edition of 3-Minute Thursdays. One of the questions I get most often is, how many books do you receive in the mail? And I usually answer, all of them. I get a lot of books. The stack beside me here is actually just from about a week or 10 days worth of books that have shown up at my door. What I like to do from time to time is to try to distill them down to the few that are perhaps most noteworthy or most interesting to people like you. So what we're going to do today is we'll put 3 minutes on the clock, and in that little amount of time, I'll do my best to introduce you to 6 that I think are especially noteworthy of the new books. So let's get it down to 6. And here we go. First up, from Leonardo de Chirico, a friend of mine. I met him in America, but I spent some time with him in Rome. He's a pastor of a Reformed Baptist church in Rome, and he's written this excellent little book called The Christian's Pocket Guide to Mary, part of the Pocket Guide series from Christian Focus. He is a scholar, an authority on Catholicism, of course, ministering right there in Rome. He has many opportunities to see it. And this book provides an excellent introduction to Mary, to what the Bible teaches and what Catholicism teaches contra the Bible. So you might want to take a look at that one. Next up, from Christina Fox, we've got Closer Than a Sister. This is a book subtitled, How Union with Christ Helps Friendships to Flourish. That pretty much tells you what the book is about. It's written specifically for women. I spent a little bit of time with Christina recently at a conference I was at. It was great to hear from her what the book is about and what her heart is to get this out to women. I think if you're a woman, you're interested in friendships, this one may be of interest to you. Next up, from Derek Prime, we've got A Good Old Age. Derek Prime was pastor of Charlotte Chapel in Edinburgh, Scotland for many years. He's now well into his 80s, and from that perspective, he's written what's an A to Z if you're in Canada, guide to old age. He brings a lot of wisdom about ensuring that old age is used well. So this may be one to read if you are a senior, or one to read if you're preparing for those years and wanting to do them well. We'll keep moving. From Paul David Tripp, we have this new Advent devotional called Come Let Us Adore Him. There are 31 devotionals in here, one for each day of December leading up to Christmas, and then in the aftermath of Christmas. This is ideal for personal devotions, for family or group devotions as well. You may find it a helpful guide to help you prepare for Christmas, to get your heart ready for celebrating the advent of Jesus Christ. Then from Champ Thornton, we have this book called Pass It On. This is an interesting book in that I believe, if I understand correctly, the idea is that an older person would go through it. It is a guide to the book of Proverbs, but there's areas here for that person who goes through it to write down wisdom that they have learned over the course of their life. And then the idea is you would pass this book, you would pass it on to a younger person. And there you'd have the collected wisdom of the book of Proverbs and also the additional wisdom of a person who's actually lived a long life. And then finally, we have from Simonetta Carr, another one of her excellent biographies for children, this one about Iranian of Lyon. She has written many of these biographies. Let me give you a pro tip as an adult. Read kids' biographies. It's a great, quick overview of historical figures of great importance. You can read it to your children, but read it for yourself as well. I think you'll find it helpful. I think you'll find it beneficial as you come to know some of the heroes of the Christian faith. So there we have it, 6 books, new, notable, perhaps of interest to you. Thanks for watching 3-Minute Thursdays.